In today's video, we are taking a look at the Azrael Curse of the White Knight Mcfarlane Toys gold label and my 100 upload video. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Alright guys, and welcome back to the show. And just like you read in the title, this is my 100 video, and absolutely you have to learn how to laugh at yourself compared to, my first video, which I'm going to leave a link to it so you guys can watch my very first video, which was almost 2 years ago. I'm only four months away from being 2 years. And in 2 years, in less than 2 years, I already have 100 videos. This is it. And I sat back and watched it. I can't lie, I was nervous. I wasn't sure how to go about doing this channel, what ideas I had. But what I did know as I was collecting Mcfarlane, as soon as Mcfarlane had the DC license, that I wanted that first Azreal, Armored Azreal, to be the very first video that I did, only because I loved that action figure. Then Mcfarlane did the gold label, which I bought, I think, either last year or a few months ago. You guys can correct me in the comments, right? And I can tell you this, guys, that as soon as I got it, I thought in my mind, why not do a repeat of the action figure when I hit 100 uploads? And here we are today looking at it together. The journey is still going on. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And I can say that I have grown in the almost 2 years being in this arena, being in this community. First of all, thanks to all of you guys that have been subscribing. Big thanks to Gable's Girl. Big thanks to Angelo. Big thanks to Tams. And many of you who have participated and talked to me. If I missed you guys, it's not personal. I'm probably just being forgetful right now. So please, no disrespect. As far as in the community, I have grown to make friendships out there. Bones, D. Hunter, Chino Moreno, and many more that I have talked to in this arena. And the vision, guys, that I've had for this channel is not only intentionally it was going to be a stop motion channel, but stop motion takes a lot of time. And the only way to get the channel off the ground is I started doing reviews, so I could at least do reviews for animators out there so they at least know what figures to get for their movies. Eventually, I'll start making my stop animation as I build up more time. And even just getting these videos out to you was a struggle for me since I have a day job. But now that I've got more or less a rhythm, this is why I've been getting videos out to you. Now, before we begin, guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am on there. I've lately been doing also toy photography, been exploring that arena because I've just been seeing a lot of wonderful pictures out there from you guys that have been creating them. If you don't have the Instagram or you don't like the Instagram, follow me on Twitter. That's actually my preferred social media. That's how I got started 10 years ago on social media, using a Twitter, and I love it. But with that said, let's jump into this guy. And you guys let me know in the comments when you see my first video compared to this video. Let's get the housekeeping out of the way. First things first, let's get the stand. Mcfarlane, once again, these are great. More hands, get rid of this thing, give us more accessories. Next, we've got the Azrael Sword. It's the same sword that comes with him. Same sword that comes with the other Azrael, the white one and the red one. So these are always needed for swords for the action figure. I do love the crucifix, guys. And you guys know how much I love angels, and you guys know how much I love the Knight Templars. So this is fantastic. Last but not least, versus the first Azrael, which used source material, this one has what I love, which is the toy photography, which is amazing, which I will probably use this on the thumbnail when you see it, or maybe just some other photography on there by the time you see this video. So with that said, let's turn the back, pause the video. Like I said the first time, there's a stain there probably when I was taking that out of the box. So let's get that in focus. All right, so versus the first video that I was mad because of the packaging, this time I made sure I didn't nick his finger and dented the paint or anything like that. But same action figure, different color scheme. But guys, this is what Azrael should have looked like. This metallic chrome. As a matter of fact, I got him because I thought about maybe getting another one to build the Thrasher suit. But I'm afraid to do that because knowing Mcfarlane, he just released the Talon. So that could be down the pipe sometime. And I don't want to waste my time customizing, creating something. Then he comes out with, that's what happened with the Ghostmaker. And I'm sure it's going to happen to me when I created my very own Mr. Freeze. But things have not changed with this figure. It's still top heavy and it falls. I have him on a weird stand. In my first video, you see that I put him here because he was just falling all over the place. And I wanted the video to be so perfect that I didn't want bloopers. Now I can care less if they fall all over the place. It makes my audience laugh. It makes me laugh. And like I said before, guys, we're here to enjoy these action figures. It's not to be taken so seriously. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy the figures. Laugh a little bit at yourself. We're grown men reviewing action figures. What more can we say about the community? You gotta have a sense of humor. You have to enjoy yourself doing this. So let me bring him closer. I know that we've got the other Azrael, but in this one here, I think that the chrome makes some of the mechanics just look better on here. And a nice little dark wash would probably bring even more out there. But, and look at this thing. Look at this plated shimmering, or, well, the light's hitting it, but when I took them out of the packaging, the first cape, I don't think it was very pliable like this one. This one is extremely pliable, so maybe Mcfarlane did learn something. What I can tell you guys is that it's still top heavy and it's gonna fall, so if that happens, you'll see it here in the blooper, and I could already see his intentions of wanting to fall. But overall, aesthetically, this thing is an eye catcher. And wow, look at this thing. We are going to get to the articulation, but I want to point something out. You can tell how, you can tell how much Mcfarlane has grown. He's still using the ball joint here that I don't like, and bringing the boot. He's now incorporating it into the molding of the attire to make it a little bit sturdier, and in some of them he's bringing the boot down, but you can see that there. And I hate that ball joint because eventually when you're thinking, you can start seeing, when you're moving the figure, you can start seeing it split in half on there. So with that said, guys, let's jump into his articulation. Let's see what he's all about. All right, so look at that. It's just the metal of it. I never noticed all these details with the first one like I'm doing now with this metallic look. I just dig this color on him. Definitely is worth it. So here we go. Not much because of the collar. We're not going to get that. So on the side, man, look at those spikes in the back. I don't even think I've even noticed that in my first video. So we're not going to get the arms to go all the way up because of this armor right here. But however, it does come out here. There is a bicep swivel here, I believe. Yes, there is. There is a butterfly hinge. You guys can see that there. And let me pull them off real quickly, guys, because this guy's a little complicated, just like the first one. So there is a bicep swivel on there. You guys can see that there. So we don't get a double hinge elbow or double jointed elbow, and the hand swivels. You guys can see there, it turns on that. Here's where the sword goes. Let me put that sword there so I can get that out of the way and show you guys how he looks with the sword. This is just fantastic. I really love this figure. The first one, even though I did the review for the first one, I really love this whole Templar thing. And I bought a lot of Redeemers just because of this guy. Just to build a story should the Redeemer come to see this guy, Azrael, on there. So, there's the sword. You guys can see him there. We get a waist swivel. There is just that swivel here, guys. When it comes to the legs, you do get a thigh cut or swivel because of the armor swiveling on the leg or in the mechanics here. We get a double jointed knee. You guys can see that there. You guys already saw me articulating the leg. He's got that ball joint, goes up and down, swivels here to there. So you guys can see, and we got the toe articulation. So I'm not killing myself like I did in the first video, because in the first video I think you guys saw that I had him pegged. I'm just gonna put the peg here and hope for the best that he's just not falling down. Let's see here. He's still gonna embarrass me. Come on, Azrael, work with me, man. Give me a second, guys. Like I said in my first video, extremely top heavy. So there he is with all his glory, man. Look at that. In the other one, he's yellow, but in this one, he's got this red thing here. This just looks great. And I love overall this figure. Just makes me smile knowing that that was the first video that I released for you guys to get this channel going on there. So again, guys, you don't have to get this figure if you don't want to. I got it because I just thought that this chrome look would be better, would be a lot better for the figure. Again, guys, let me know in your thoughts what you think. Let me know what you think of the channel. Tell me how I can grow with you, what else I can do on there. I'm just really happy that I've gotten to 100 videos, that I'm able to share this with you. I'm able to share a little bit of the story. And like I said, this channel is about growing and things that I want to do with you guys and grow with you guys. So if you like the channel, guys, give it a like, ring the notification, and don't forget to subscribe. Really helps me out a lot. Like I said, I'm here. Talk to me. Let me know in the comments what you think. So as I say goodbye on this 100 review and we continue to go forward, maybe we'll just do a recap on the next 500 video when I reach 500 uploads or 1,000 subscribers, and we'll revisit this one and we'll revisit my first one if there's some other Azrael that gets released. So again, guys, I have nothing else that I haven't said before about this figure and comparisons, which you'll see it on the first video. I used to do comparisons. But before I go, I brought something that I haven't been doing in a while in my videos, because I think I had thought I had lost it, but I have it here for you. Give me a second. We're going to take a measurement with my trusty measuring tape to see how high he is. And to the top of the ears, as you guys can see there, I'm getting a 7.2. So with that said, guys, we took the measurement. I brought you the figure. The figure that started off this channel, one of my favorite figures. Let me know what you guys think. And guys, this is Red with Azrael, and we are definitely out.